This is East Carolina Offensive Coordinator Donnie Kirkpatrick. We are talking one of my favorite things, Pirate football, on the Sports Objective, the official, unofficial podcast of the Pirates.
You sound well rested, because I know the month of June, you can't talk about the commits just yet, but man, you guys were really, really busy. I'm really happy to see some sense of normalcy when it comes to one of your favorite things, to recruit.
Recruiting obviously is probably the most important thing, a college coach can do. And we're off to a very good start. You're right. The month of June it just went with this year, though, a year unlike any other year. And a lot of rule changes and some opportunities, though, to catch up with some visits, official visits, unofficial visits that included workouts, which were for the first time ever allowed. And then we had, I think, somewhere right at 1,300 young men came to camp, one camp or the other, between a 7-on-7, a big man's camp, or just a prospect camp. So June was every day, all day long. It was just all you could get, but we kind of did a nice job in there, I think. Recruiting staff led by Derek Miller just did a great job of keeping us organized and keeping an itinerary for us, so we knew where we were supposed to be. And this place will sell itself if we can get them here. And so we were able to get them here in June. And you're right, that's why July, we had a couple of weeks there off a little bit before we get back, and everybody's feeling pretty rested now, I think.
Do you feel like you guys are stepping up recruiting? Or maybe that's not the right word. Do you feel like you guys have taken your recruiting to the next level, or whatever term you want to use? It seems like first couple of years under Coach Houston, I've done a great job recruiting, but it seems like this year so far that maybe you get some guys to say yes that maybe wouldn't have in year one.
I think that it's just a trend out there that kids are ready to commit a little bit earlier. Kids were ready to get out. They were ready to go make visits, because 20-some months nobody could go off campus, or nobody could come on campus. So I just think, they were there. They were ready to go. They were ready to say yes. I think that the facilities here have improved. There's still a few more stages to go, but John Gilbert's done a great job of working with Coach Houston to upgrade the facilities here. And it's a lot of things that people don't see. Everybody sees the Town Bank Tower, which is magnificent, no question about that. But, the players don't really go to the Town Bank Tower very often. That's really not what the players see. The upgrades have been done in the weight room, which was fabulous at one time, but had really began to get behind a little bit. And that's been, upgraded again. The office space, the meeting space, the team rooms, and all that stuff have really had a great upgrade. The players' lounge, the locker room, the things that the players spend their time in. And that's what you show the recruits, because that's what they're interested in. And so I do think that part has definitely taken the next step. I think we have a very good recruiting staff, a very aggressive staff. It's a good blend of a bunch of old timers like Shank and myself in there, with some young guys that like to go hard and can go long, like that a little bit, and actually enjoy the recruiting part of it. And I just think that, right now we are off to a good start. The biggest challenge here, and I know this from the era when I was here before with Skip and Ruff, is that we'll get these kids and we'll find a few of these diamonds in the rough, as they're called, that maybe somebody else has missed. But as soon as we get them, then all of a sudden they start getting calls from these other schools. And so now the process of holding on to them until we can get them officially signed is usually the biggest challenge. And I think that's probably what it's going to be this year as well.